she'll jump back up on top. Ronnie, you'll have a chance to do whatever you want to do now.
Uh, there's not anything to do right now.
You didn't want to do anything anyway, right? So,
Yeah.
um, so we'll go back to her.
I will.
Oh,
Before
yeah,
she
go ahead.
continues, I want to do my the whole sensing of the psi power stuff.
The what? Sensing? Psi power sensing?
Yeah, remember?
Okay.
I
Okay.
can sense if people have psi powers,
Okay.
and I want to see if anyone in this room has psi powers, or if at least I can feel
Are you
it.
gonna sense that somebody in the room does have it, or that you sense them particularly?
Basically, so it'd
What's
be like
up,
if I
Eddie?
roll like a 1 or extremely low, I don't really sense anything. If I roll low, then I kind of sense that there is something here,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know exactly where. And then like the higher I go, the more direct it is to where like.
Okay, I like that. All right, let's do it.
So.
Wubba dubba
perception
ding dong.
+2. Ah, fucking 10. All right.
+2, so 10. Okay, 10 isn't bad. What is it like when you're doing this? Like, what are you doing? When you use the psi power? Do you have your hand on your head, or how is your
His eyes
character?
start glowing.
No, I just close my eyes and I sense nothing really
AJ,
special to it.
all right, cool. So, Yasha closes her eyes.
His.
Damn it! It's I don't know why I do that. It just sounds like it. Yajo would be the boy form of that.
It's just Yasha.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so Yasha closes his eyes, takes a deep breath. Gets a sense around him. Something more than him in this room. But he doesn't know what.
It's a bear.
It was the bear all along.
So you do know that someone in the room does have powers or an ability or something. They're sensitive to psionic powers.
All right.
The dog jumps on the table next to her and she grabs the chain in her hand, wraps it around, grips it tight. She looks out at everybody and she says, "This could be one of the most important days of your life. This could be the day that you change the hand in which the power holds. Power is held. We will take this journey together, but I need you all to cooperate, to be a team, and to know that we're all going to be okay. We've gotten you this." She starts throwing these little, like, kind of, they're small. They look kind of like a little, just buttons, like a button on a shirt, just a small button. It's just a small spherical shape, and she says, "Now, that each and every one of you have one of these, I want you to put this in your ear. This way, we can always be connected." Fuck.
I was expecting just a straight up eat it.
Well, let's do this. Let's have him roll for it, and if he gets something, low.
Willpower, maybe?
Yeah, let's do a willpower. Let's roll your willpower. Your willpower is what? Your willpower is 7, so -1. So go ahead and roll your 20, and then we'll take a 1 off of that. Okay, so 2. So you think about eating it, but you're still kind of full from the fish. So you just say, and shrug. I love that you changed your picture to the bear. Okay, so you have it in your hand now, Barry. Do you do what she asks and put it in your ear?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and. So Barry takes it and he's thinking about eating it, but he's just like, I've had enough. I've got stuff in my back in my jacket for later. So he just takes it and he puts. He puts it in his ear. About this time, you notice that that Tobias Moon didn't receive one, but the rest of, and Wixler also. Neither one of them received one, but the other two, the blue guy, Jerry, and would I have her as Athena or something?
The blue guy is the scone guy, right?
The blue guy is the scone guy, and that's Jerry. And
The little prawn? With the
yeah, the
crossbow?
little prawn is Jerry. Yeah. Wixler's this guy, and then Tobias Moon is this guy. That's Wixler right there, and then this one is someone that I forgot the name because I just named her like last. Elena. So yeah, you notice that Elena and Jerry both take them and just put them in their ears. So AJ,
Yaja.
God damn it, Yaja. I'm gonna keep saying Yeje. Like,
Yay, Jay!
Yasha, what do you do with it?
Put it in my ear.
Hey, so Red, how you doing?
The right
Welcome.
one, if you want to be precise.
Not the wrong one.
All right, Carpnor.
I'll take it and shrug and put it in my right ear also.
Okay. So as you all put this little white button-sized contraption in your ear, instantly you all feel this piercing sensation as something jolts out of it and pierces inside your ear. It pulls itself deeper inside your ear and encompasses your eardrum. And it was only a slight pain. You didn't feel anything too much because it injected kind of a numbing toxin while it did it. So you just kind of felt that kind of sharp prick at the beginning. And so it latches itself to your eardrum, basically.
So, since we've worked with them before, has this happened before?
This has not happened before. This is new technology that they have.
Alright, then what the fuck was that?
All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Do each and every one of you hear me? She's speaking through her wrist. There is a small light that lights up when she speaks to it as she presses it down. It's a microphone. You guys can hear her clearly, both talking to you in the room and also now in your ears because of the piece of technology you just put in there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I told you're like 10 feet away from me. I can hear you just fine.
The dog looks at Carpnor and just growls. She goes, down, boy. So, now that we're all set up and we're all trustworthy with each other, let me just explain to you exactly what your missions are. The first group that we spoke to are heading towards the southwest outpost that Big Co has. They will be loaded up with several bombs, 5 to be precise. And what we need to do is at least take out, what they need to do is at least take out the satellite for communications at the top. But if they need to use those bombs for anything else, provide enough. It'll be the exact same mission for the second group that I mentioned. You guys will be heading towards the northeast outpost with your 5 bombs also. However you see fit, make sure that that satellite is taken offline and communication is cut, severed from Bigco in Alexandria. Alexander. Are we clear?
Sure, but where's the bombs?
If you'll follow me outside, we'll get to that point. So she goes. So basically, everybody here kind of walks outside. You can follow them through the front door or the back door. Basically, we're gonna say they go through the front door, okay? They walk over here and towards the ship. This is Jim. Jim needs to stay with you guys, so he walks out with you guys and sticks back, hanging out with his friend over here. Fred, this is some crazy shit.
I'm not getting it till these other guys get up.
You're not what? Oh, you're not gonna.
I'm not-
Until they. So Tobias gets up. Shit. Tobias gets up and moves out here with everyone. I think God, I keep calling her Athena. Elena gets up and moves out with everyone. And Wixler kind of takes a look at you real quick, and he takes a look at Jerry, and he's just like, yeah, whatever. And he gets out, and he also.
Is
follows
this
the
scone
rest of
still on the
them.
table?
This-
Right, it's scone.
The scone was moved when Tobias jumped on the table. He hit the plate. Half of it's still on there, but the other half fell off onto the floor by the pool table.
That's fine. I was just asking.
No, it's good that you bring that up. So everybody else walks out here. I can't believe this is happening. This is the craziest thing we've ever had here. Helga, I know, but listen. This is the bartender in the bar. Barmaid talking to each other. Helga, I know, but listen. Do you want to go back to a nice time where we owned a business that we could actually serve people in without fear of dead bodies and blood being laid out, crackheads, all sorts of terrible people coming around here? I want a better life for us. I want a better life for you. Helga runs over and they embrace while this shit's taking place. Barry, you're just kind of sitting there. What are you doing? Okay. Let me do something. So you're gonna grab the scone piece. There's one piece that fell on the ground. So Barry goes. He looks down. He sees the scone just hit the ground, slide under the pool table, and he's like, "Damn it!" So you're gonna grab under the pool table, but let me see here. I need you to. Do you want to grab under the pool table? You want to flip the pool table? What do you want to do? Grab it from under the pool table? Okay. I like the bartender, so I'm just going to grab it. Okay. So, what I need you to do is... just roll a dexterity. You grab under and you're kind of patting your hand around looking for like the scone piece, and you grab onto the scone piece, and all of a sudden you hear, "Get your hands off that!" And you kind of jolt back in shock, but when you jolt back, you pull your hand out, and you still have the scone in it, so you do keep the half of a scone. Gummy worms, half a scone. You're gonna give it to, okay. So Barry walks
I
up.
don't take it. I don't take it away from him. I don't take his gift.
Sorry.
I put it in my pocket.
Intimidated to take it. Roll an intimidation. Oh. Barry's
Better take
looking
that
at you.
scone.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Barry's just looking at you, and you've never seen this
Okay.
look in his eyes before, like fire.
okay, man, calm down. Yeah, take a scone. I'll give it back to the other guy. Like, here's your scone. Barry said that he wants you to keep your scone because it's important to you. Sorry for the trouble, man.
Translates to, I don't want this shit anymore. It's been on the ground.
Barry wants you to have it.
I don't want it.
I put a table in front of him and walk away.
Barry looks over at Jerry, and it's kind of funny because their names kind of rhyme, but he's not laughing for long. He looks directly in Barry's eyes, still with that same fire that he had when he was looking at Carpy, and he just, without breaking eye contact, he grabs the scone off the table, also knocking over another beer that was left over there, and just devours it and eats it. He gains 1 fat point. Oh, cherry scones sound good. So, all right, there's the scone. This guy just looks at Barry and kind of walks away. He's feeling like he can have the scone. It doesn't matter. He's gonna walk outside. He's gonna get the fuck away from this damn bear. Crazy ass bear.
There's no half of it around somewhere. I forgot what the first half was.
He actually he did take that with him. He had it on his plate, so he picked that up and put it in his pocket. So he does still have, the blue alien does still have a half a scone on him. If that means anything to you. Are you guys gonna come out here? Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'll go out too.
Yeah. So as you're walking out,
I tell bartender, sorry for the trouble.
he looks over at you and he's just like, just get out there and do what's right.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah. He's
Now walk out.
he's still holding on his wife Helga's hand. You can tell that they're deeply in love. They're good people and they're just trying to do what's right. They have an old bar that they've owned for many years, and after the town just kind of collapsed, it broke down, and it was a heartbreaking story. So as you're coming out, you can see that Emily is walking towards this giant ship. You guys obviously saw a little bit of like AJ might have seen it when he was Yaja might have seen it when he was by the wall. Either way, you see Emily walk towards it. It's her ship, and she's getting in it, and when it doesn't work right. So she walks up to it.
I should cough.
Goodbye.
Bye, bitch. No, she presses a button on the same little wristband she uses to communicate with you guys, and this box shoots out the top and lands precisely like right about here. And it's this big rectangular container, and it just folds out on itself once it hits the ground. The sides come down on it, and inside it just opens up, and 3 little drawers like pop out of it. And inside those, you can see there are several different bombs laid out. Just these bombs with detonators on the other side. So there's about probably a total of 20 bombs here. You're only supposed to take 5 of them a piece because they need the rest of them for what they're doing.
5
for the
apiece.
other. Yeah. Well, I mean, sorry, not 5 apiece. 5 for each group, because there are 2 more outposts that they know of that need to be taken out later on. So they're gonna need to hold on to these because these are hard to get. Very rare technology. They're very, very highly explosive and intense bombs, I guess. But on the right-hand side, right-hand dresser that kind of popped out, you see the detonators, which are kind of like a long cylinder type shape. And it's got like this little like wristband on it that you can attach to yourself so you can't lose it. So of course there are 4 of those. They're linked up towards the bombs, you know. So this pops out and unfolds, and it's sitting there right in front of everybody. She turns around, walks back, looks at you guys and says, "This right here is the top in ingenuity of weapons and artillery, and especially explosives that we have. This right here behind me, the ship, is everything we need to win this war, but we can't use it yet. Instead, we have to be smart about this. There are 5 bombs in here for each job. Each group takes 5 bombs, and the detonator assigned to it, and that's it. You need to keep these for later."
But isn't there an extra bomb? Because you said there are 4 detonators and 5 bombs.
Yeah, there's 5 bombs. There is an extra bomb per.
20
See,
bombs.
what happens is you only need the 4 bombs. The 5th one is an extra one. That one will not go off unless you hit the button
So
twice.
the detonators can detonate any of the bombs, not just the one bomb they're
What's that?
paired with. So the detonators can detonate any bomb you want, not just a specific bomb.
They're going to be linked within proximity. So basically what it is with the extra bomb is it is marked differently, has an X on it. That extra bomb will not detonate unless you press the detonator twice. So pressing it once detonates the 4 original ones. The second one detonates the 5th one. So she shit. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, cool. I thought I unplugged my headset. Okay, so she looks back at you guys and she says, "So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna designate the leader of your groups. Tobias Moon has already been leading this. Wixler backs him up, and so do I. So for that group, Tobias, you will be taking over leadership of this." What the fuck is going on with... She's just like ignoring. Finally, she turns around and goes, "What?"
Me leader.
He said he wants to breed with you.
The dogs are circling you, by the way. Circling around you. Oh, here, I'm gonna move this for a second. Circling around you, and she's looking at you, and she just doesn't know what to think. Roll a persuasion. She picks up an old baseball she sees on the ground and throws it directly at your head. Doesn't hurt you at all, but it kind of knocks the wind and knocks you kind of goofy for a second. The dogs do only what you could consider a dog laugh, and go back next to their master. Let's see. Where the fuck did I put Tobias at? Jesus Christ.
In the middle.
Right there.
There he is.
Also, I like how there's just this random guy that's sitting behind us all while we're doing this.
That random guy, when AJ was first coming in, he was kind of strung out and just had a lot of crazy twitches and couldn't control his body twitches, basically. So he was just freaking out, and you remember the voice that he did when he came in. It was just scared. He was obviously out of it. Well, right now he's kind of slumped over. He's still twitching a little bit, but he's basically in and out of consciousness. So.
All right.
Team leader.
She looks at Barry and she's like, what? And then she looks over at Carpnor and she's like, did he just say leader?
No, he said bleeder. He thinks that guy's gonna bleed.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay, Barry. He's fine.
Baseball, so I think he's bleeding. He's worried about that.
No, everything is fine, Barry. We'll get you some medical assistance later. Anyway, Tobias, if you... Roll a persuasion. No. Roll a deception. She looks at you with an angry face, and you kind of catch a little smirk out of the corner of her lip, but she turns right back around. Tobias, I need you now to take your bombs. He walks up with of course his team and checks out the bombs. They're kind of grouped off into 4 different groups, just like the detonators are 4 different detonators, and they're labeled off. So he just grabs the first one off the shelf there and hands it over to Jerry. Sorry, no, he actually hands it over to Wixler, who puts it in a backpack that he's carrying on his back. This little, it's not. The bombs aren't real big. They're kind of, they're about the size of like a small bag of coffee, So you can easily fit 5 of those in a backpack, or just any kind of like carrying device. So, or just carry them around. So he picks those up, and then he grabs the designated detonator, and they kind of like all look at each other and give a nod that they're prepared. And they start to back up. Wixler backs up because he's holding all of it, and then Tobias backs up with Jerry. As Jerry's backing up, he goes, and it translates and goes, Barry. And so Barry's attention turns to Jerry. Jerry pulls out that half scone and throws it to Barry. Roll a dexterity. You catch it out of midair. What are you gonna do? You gonna eat it or save it? What? Oh, save it. Okay.
Save it!
Okay, so now you do have a half scone.
And a new friend.
And a new friend, yeah. As you wave by it, he doesn't really know what the waving means. He puts his hand up too, like as he's backing away. Let's see. Elena kind of looks at you, Barry. Gives you kind of a grunt. Ugh. And turns away from you. Starts to walk away. Anything you want to do? She just walks away.
He says he wants you to give him some food too.
She flips him off. Now, group 2. So these guys are done here. They're gonna go ahead and head back in for now. Who did I? Yeah, they're gonna go ahead. They were renting a room here, so they're gonna sit here and kind of plan out what they're gonna do.
I smell a foursome.
Yeah, the small bed.
They Tobias overhears that because he has extraordinary hearing. As he closes the door, and he just shakes his head, and a single tear rolls down his cheek. Emily walks up and she says, "Now, for you guys, for your group, we're gonna need a designated leader. Who wants to take this position?" Not now, Barry. We will eat later.
Later.
I think he wants to be the leader.
Is this true, Barry?
No. Barry says he wants to be leader as long as he eats all the food.
We have very limited food stocks that have to feed the poor and hungry. They're dying around this planet. We can only ration out what we have.
I'll do it for free. He says he doesn't care. He's hungry.
So he won't do it unless he has food.
Blocker. I'll do it for free.
I am growing tired of this. I have many things that I need to get done that are way more important than trying to do this. We're just going to designate Barry as the leader. Barry, come get the damn bombs.
Okay.
I'm fine with that as long as he's the one holding all the bombs.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't have any space to carry bombs anyway.
I feel like his harness would be an appropriate spot to hold these bombs.
Yeah.
Who's getting the detonator then, huh?
I throw detonator. Carb. Okay, I grab the detonator.
Roll a dexterity. Roll a dexterity. Oh, you catch it, no problem. That could have went bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. You almost killed some very core characters.
Like, the story just ends right here. That's it. Madhouse is alive somewhere, drugged up. He's
He's
the last one.
the last one. That's a lot. He becomes the leader of the Liberation Front.
Just exploded.
Oh my god. Ronnie could not have rolled better for that. And the way you I threw it. She's horrified. She's sitting there. She grabbed onto your shoulder really hard with her hand while this was happening because she was so scared. You say sorry to her just now, and she like regains composure, and she looks over and sees that she's like, let's go suddenly, and just breathes. She takes let me have a look here real quick.
That was so casual to me. I'm like,
she has
nothing
a
happened.
she has a miniature scythe, and on the other end of it is a very blunt side, and she takes that side and she whacks you on the top of the head with it. Roll a d2.
Aw.
Tough love, baby.
Barry dies.
You lose 2 health. That's what you get for almost fucking up the story.
To be fair, out of character, I assumed it had a cap to where you couldn't just obliterate everyone.
You can never throw a detonator. Never.
Ugh. Okay. Okay. She regains her composure. And Barry's sitting there rubbing his head where he got hit, and she says, "Home." And right as she says that, the 2 dogs go and they jump right into there's an opened latch on the side. It's about the size just of a regular door. It's probably about 4 feet off the ground. They're able to jump up that high and actually jump inside of the spaceship there. So they go and do that. And she's sitting out here now with you guys and the 2 guards. So Jim.
So we dealt with 2 detonators, just 2 more to deal with. Because Barry picked one up earlier, and he threw one at me.
So I forgot what I forgot what I named the other guard, but we're gonna name him Greg. I think that's what I named him, so we're gonna name him Greg. So Jim is like, that shit was fucking crazy, and Greg is like, I'm fucking glad you're going with him and not me. I'm out here, dude. And so he walks with hold on. So he's like, he walks over here into the ship and just gets in. And he's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And Emily is sitting here with you guys and Jim, and she presses another button on her wrist strap, and the bombs close up really fast. Everything shuts up and it goes back into the original crate form it was. And it launches itself up and falls right down into the exact spot that it first popped out of, with a preciseness. She looks back up at you guys and asks you, are there any questions that I can answer for you guys? Mission.
Barry wants to do a good dinner with him.
After this.
Right now.
After this.
Roll a persuasion.
Who's roll says me or Barry?
Very.
Well, I guess I'm translating for him. So.
She looks at you and says, Barry, you almost got us killed. The last thing I want to do is think about dinner right now. Now, if there are not any other questions, I have some very, very important stuff to get taken care of in order for us to progress forward in this fight.
I still have questions.
Yes.
So, we're going northeast, right?
Yes.
Like, are we just supposed to go to this outpost and plant the bombs and blow it up?
The only thing we care about is that that satellite is taken out. There are a lot of very, very innocent people that just have these bystander jobs, receptionists, computer analysts, anything you can think of. The individuals in the town, in the city, have jobs at these corporate buildings. If you have to take out the building to take out that satellite, you do whatever is necessary. But if you can, by any chance, spare as many casualties as possible, the Liberation Front would highly, highly see that as a better ending to this situation.
All right.
Are there any other questions?
Are we getting paid for this?
Compensation for the job will happen when a job is completed, much like it has always happened in our previous missions. The job's completion means you get transfers in your funds. Currently, for this mission, if you pull it off without any casualties, we will reward your group, your team, with 1,000 credits. To split however you see fit.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, Barry.
Where Fishy Man get translator collar?
The translator colors.
He wants to know if he can have a collar like the fish guy had, like the prawn guy had.
The translators. Yes.
He wants a translator because he's tired of my translating, apparently. Not the why, because it's perfect.
The translators are a very, very difficult piece of technology to get a hold of. They lie within big corporations. They very hard to get a hold of. Research laboratories are exactly where they're held. We've only managed to get in once, and that was Tobias Moon, the man that you saw with us today. He was the only one to bring out that piece of technology, and there are only two that we have. Of course, we had to use it with the two prawns in order to understand them without a translator of living species. But if somehow, on a future mission, we take you to that research facility, perhaps we can get even more answers out of it than just the translator getting another one.
Okay. Thank you.
He says thank you and asks you to reconsider dinner.
So let me see here. Give me 1 second. That
be damned.
Something
Yeah.
bad's happened.
You know, maybe, I don't know, you're kind of cute in a fluffy way. Maybe after this we could, I don't know, have a coffee or something.
No.
She she looks at Barry like a horny teenage schoolgirl. As she walks to the to the ship and gets in. She gets in and waves by to Barry as she's getting in. What's that?
What did you roll there to where a 1 was good?
It was good for you. I rolled terribly, so I reconsidered the offer.
That's her rolling against your.
Okay.
Against your
All
offer
right,
of
I get
having
it.
Dinner again.
I'm gonna get the bus. All right.
Looks
Oh
like
my
that,
God.
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Man,
So-
I just yelled that. All right, back to Barry.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move this real quick. Oh shit. Okay, so the plane, the ship just kind of takes off with the guard, the dogs, Emily, and everything in it. Go ahead and just hide that area so it's like it's off the map.
You can move things out of the. Oh wait, yeah, the map
know
is
what?
actually really small.
Actually, no. Let me just I just figured I could just do this. Put it back there, and let's bring it to the GM layer. Now you guys can't see it, right?
Yeah.
Um. Okay, so. Oh shit! I didn't know you were messing with that. I was like, I didn't do that. So they take off. The ship starts up and starts to vertically take off. Everybody, of course, moves out of the way. Barry, you might want to move out of the way. And just like that, in a split second, spaceship is gone. You see nothing there. I'll give you a little information about what you actually saw coming in here with the street next to us. The street where the cop car is just a dead end. There's nothing there. So the only way to go is to the right. There is a wall to the southern side, and to the western side where the dead end is.
All right.
So you guys now know your mission. You're going to an outpost to try to destroy it. What was that?
I'm alive.
Madhouse is here. Oh my god. Wow, I guess you get an extra person. Okay.
Yeah, Madhouse, you almost were the leader of this expedition.
You could have been, man.
We almost got blown up.
Madhouse, we're still on the same map. We haven't went to any other maps yet. It's fucking brilliant. Fucking okay, so I've been streaming for 4 hours. We've streamed like 45 minutes of Overwatch. So we have literally 3 hours of this right here. This is beautiful. You haven't even gotten to your first fight yet.
No need.
It's beautiful. I love it. I'm loving it.
Okay, I'm gonna rest my voice for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Ugh. Talking
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
fine.
horrible. Definitely need to get a translator. That's definitely gonna be one of the missions.
The problem is, like, we can't get it in this session because I don't have the
I know.
research stuff set up. I wanted to get you that, but I wanted it to be longer, but I don't want it to be too long before you get it. So I'll try to throw that in next one if I can.
See, what I've been doing, like, actually talking to y'all in that little weird voice, I feel
Yeah.
like y'all still should barely not understand me. I'm just doing it for Rob's favor, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming is that you're just growling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
yeah.
All right,
Ronnie,
Yeah, I keep
Ronnie's still
messing up
translating. I'm just
on
still
that.
talking.
gotcha.
Yeah, I noticed you were like
Answering
she was
you,
talking
yeah.
to me, like, yeah.
Okay, so
It's a lot better than typing.
yeah, no doubt.
Harder in your throat, though.
Yep, but you know,
Get
hopefully I don't do
the-
much accents.
Everybody's sitting there, so we need to bring Madhouse back now. Boop, 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 boop.
I
Winston.
still need to
There he is.
apologize to Jim. I'm
Can you move your character?
No.
Can't. Okay. Now can you?
I've been playing this game for fucking 3 hours.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome to D&D.
I've been AFK for 2 hours.
I got Winston's popped out too. Cool. So, you guys are over here. You already heard everything, and you already heard the story of the mission you're doing, all this stuff, and then just now, like, you hear some sort of rustling over to the north side, kind of where the cop car is, a little around there. Madhouse, what are you doing? What did you do? Keep in mind that you're strung off the drugs. Like, you're really high right now. You still don't know what you took, but you're really high off of it.
Well, of course I'm like tripping and falling. Hey guys, hey, Gavin.
He's got ticker fish berry.
Where did he go?
Just walked inside.
He like crawled up the stairs. And...
Jim's like,
walk
that
up
was
and slap him sober.
a terrifying thing I think I've seen. It's horrible. So,
I'm over at the bar.
Jim's gonna go in and sit down, talk to the bartender here until you're ready to go. Okay, so are you gonna go try to slap him, Barry?
Yeah.
All right, so you walk up to him and roll a strength to try to slap him.
Sober. I want that chance. No.
Hey man, he wants his fish. Better get back to him.
Let's see. So, you're trying to slap at him. So you go over and try to slap at him. Are you using both paws? Are you using one paw?
Dose.
Okay, so you see Barry just run over to Winston, and he's just flailing both paws, trying to hit him. And Winston, I need you to roll a dexterity.
Have that?
Actually, hold on. Roll a.
I roll a d20 minus 5 because I'm not sober yet.
What?
He's gonna roll a d20 minus 5 because he's high.
All right. Whatever. You could just
See if
roll
that
dexterity, though. Okay. Yeah, Barry's slapping you. He's slapping you over and over, but it's not like trying to kill you slap. It's just like, give me my damn fish back. Like, he would be more aggressive with you if you were more hungry, but he's had so much to eat with that big piece of swordfish and that wallet earlier that he's still kind of like sluggish a little bit, and he's also a little happy because he's kind of feeling like he's in love, you know, with Emily. So like he's just slapping at you. He's like, give me the fish, but like he's just I mean, it kind of hurts you because it's a big ass bear hitting you, but it's not anything that's gonna leave much more than maybe just a little bruise or something.
No, don't step on him.
He does connect in your head with a couple of them back to back that actually does kind of shake you out of it a little bit. You start to feel a little withdrawn, like you're coming down from whatever it was that you took. So
No, that hurts. Don't.
So let's see. So you're starting to feel like these, like a headache and just these hungover feelings. You feel a little weaker, like it just couldn't pick up as much. But you're starting to come down. You're starting to get a little sober. Everything kind of abruptly ends. That whole visionary, different colors that you were seeing, that all just abruptly ends, and you're back here in the world, and you see this bar and everything around you. And what's your reaction to it? How do you feel sobering up that quick?
Oh, this is a cool place. Minus the concussion.
So you notice that there's nobody really in the bar, just the bartender and his wife, and then all of us. You do notice this guard over here that you saw walk in behind you. You don't know anything about him or anything, but the others here know that there was supposed to be a fourth one that was supposed to be coming with them. So you guys are basically looking at him like, was this our fourth guy? What do we do? You know, are you gonna fill him in? Are you gonna leave him alone, or how are you gonna handle this?
I thought you were dead.
What? Nah. Just really, really high.
Idiot.
So about this time, you guys know that you're kind of in a hurry. You want to move on out of here. But if you want, I mean, you can see if you can like maybe bargain with the other group to see if you can get some sleep here too, to help, you know, just refuel you before you take out the deed. It doesn't have to be done at a specific time. It just needs to be done soon. So you guys can recharge here, see what you need to do, buy anything from the bartender. You're free to do whatever right now.
I eat scone.
So Barry pulls the half scone out of his pocket, and he smirks while he's holding it because he knows that he just made a good friend, and he absolutely loves blueberry scones. Two good friends, and he absolutely loves blueberry scones. He doesn't know what it is, but he just loves blueberry scones. He scarfs it down, and the delightful texture and taste brings his vitality up. He goes back to full health.
I've managed to be damaged twice.
What's that?
I've lost 4 health and we haven't even fought.
I'm glad I just rolled you D2s instead of like anything hard. Oh, stretch time. Oh. Oh man, it's this has been just delightful. Yeah.
Oh god, this character's so stupid. Oh, I'm crying.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, so Barry's happy. He's got that scone in him. He's got a little fish in him. Still got a little pieces of electronics in him.
You ate electronics.
He ate a wallet and scarfed
Oh.
down a credit chip, and later puked up the credit chip to pay for a slice of swordfish that he could eat.
The broken credit chip, not just
Yeah. A
Just
half
half
broken.
credit chip. Yeah.
It's amazing they accepted it as payment.
They did. He just took it right away.
Wait. Probably intimidated by a bee person.
Dude, I'm charming as fuck.
It's hard to dispute that he's made 2 friends like right at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
Dude, I'm going on a date with the leader of the fucking rebel.
I never expected that. That is insane. I can't believe she felt so hard. She was at 1 out of 20. This is beautiful. But yeah, you guys can you can just see the you can see Helga just kind of she's gathering plates and picking them up and just kind of cleaning up around the bar. Bartender's checking his credit chips and kind of counting them and seeing what's up. You do notice that while you were outside, this guy moved, and he's in the same exact position that he was in before, but now he's on top of the pool table. Still unconscious.
Who's that?
That was the guy's wallet that Chad ate. Barry ate.
I don't know that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking me. You're saying in game.
know.
Sorry.
Oh, see
It
the
was like
guys.
JoJo or something.
Tata, I think.
Yeah, it was
Everyone
something
forgot the
small.
name.
It was
I
something
have it
smaller.
here somewhere.
The last name was scratched out of his ID, so I don't know what his last name is.
His name is Tata.
How can we even go to the next location?
Well, the only way
Rob
you
does
can
it.
go. Yeah, I'll do that, but I need to know when you guys want to go, and then we will start heading that way. There's no car or anything, so we're just basically walking.
Okay.
Because I will walk 500 miles.
Well, what you're doing basically is you're walking to a location to where you're going to be picked up, and they'll transport you. They just don't
I'll be
want
right
all
back.
of this.
You guys figure out you this guy, I'll be right back. In a minute.
Are you actually going AFK?
Yeah, I'm going AFK for just a minute.
Okay, cool. I need to go. I need to go use the restroom anyway. So we'll actually take a break here, and when we come back, then we can do whatever you guys want to do at the end here, and move on to the next location.
Alright, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do next.
Eat
All
this
right,
guy.
we'll go on that. All right, see you in a minute.